Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
Would you mind coming over here?
My pack's grown rather heavy.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Over here.
It caught you. You'll be all right now.
We have arrived.
Oh, true to your word, you have come. Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form first and foremost. You have my gratitude. In fact, I have made a discovery. Unlike those of elven make, I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows, yes? Not so for those of elven make, however. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of we are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true. I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to, yet with this bow, I begin to understand. Let us...
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found its mark. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim, and to think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow of foreign make than one of my own people's. It is a strange thought, but how else to explain it? I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance with this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. It is all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the Ark. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
It seems so... Glyndwr's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
You have my support.
With the bow you gifted me in hand, I know...
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home. There's a mention.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use cure...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle?
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honored to serve.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my
Let us
ability.
work together to honor the Arisen's.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It falls on me to resolve this.
This will not go unpunished.
Out of the cart.
I don't like none of this. Now I can report a successful hunt.
Well said.
It's this way.
Oh, not stand!
That's the spirit! You're live to regret this. You pulled that off with nary a hitch. 'Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinched their loot.
None shall harm this village while I yet stand. These dreams.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Pray, allow me to show you the way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
He really ought to have returned by now.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, Biff, the fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight.
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has...
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
What a delightful breeze.
Off to market I go.
I need to replenish my stock.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her...
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as...
These writings could be of import.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ul...
Might I interest you in my humble ware? Hope to see you again.
Pray, follow me.
Well met, sir. How might I really ought to return by
Now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
well met, sir.
Am I to go? You really ought to have returned by now.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. Enough about me. Did you need something?
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am